Hey you, psst, come here. You want to save some of this? Well then stay tuned. Greetings fellow Vita fans, this is James with PS Vita at 2 AM, coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe. So we all know at this point that PlayStation Vita physical collecting has gotten a little bit crazy as of late. Hopefully things change now that the PS Vita store has been saved. And because of that, the prices for physical games has really skyrocketed. Even for just common, everyday, ordinary PS Vita games that you could find on the shelf back in the day for like a couple of bucks is now going for like $60+ or more. Dude, what? So this list was a little tricky to put together, but based on some eBay trending prices, I was able to compile a list of titles that you might want to keep your eyes out for that you can still find for under MSRP. And I will be stating the prices as I mention each game. Just keep in mind, of course, guys, that, prices are always fluctuating. So this is what's currently the lowest prices for these games as it stands right now. And be sure to let me know what games you found for under MSRP down in the comments section. Okay, let's start off with the first one. Now, I'm sure many of you out there know about Nintendogs on the DS. Well, did you know that Sony had their own answer to Nintendogs called PlayStation Vita Pets, even though it only features dogs? I guess there was some sort of legal issue there or something? Yeah, this is a title I don't hear that many people on the internet talking about, but it's really awesome. So basically, you can choose your puppy out of a number of breeds too, I may add. Train them, feed them, but there's more to it than that. You're probably thinking to yourself, well, okay, you got a dog here, and it's up to you just to train it to compete in games and stuff like that. Well, you can do that technically, but the whole focus of this game is actually on adventure elements, or more accurately, a story mode. Yeah, this game features a story mode. Believe it or not, you and your puppy can go down this deep and winding forest to uncover the mysteries of the world, which just so happen in this universe to be all about dogs. I doubt there's probably anybody surprised by that plot twist. And as the game advances, you will need to level up your dog in certain aspects to progress further in the game. Like, let's say you need to boost up their strength in order to move a log that's in front of the road that you just can't pass. Granted, you probably could walk around it, but, this is video games. Oh, and did I also mention that your puppy dog talks? Yeah, it's really awkward and I really don't know how to sugarcoat that, but other than that, this is a really fantastic game, and I would even say a hidden gem on the PS Vita. And this was currently the lowest price I could find for it on eBay. I think it's high time we get more dark and gritty, and you can't get any more darker than Batman. Well, okay, it's Lego Batman, but it's still Batman, so it's manly just automatically. The Caped Crusader joins forces with the superheroes of the DC Comics universe and blasts off to outer space to stop the evil Brainiac from destroying Earth. Hence why this game is called Beyond Gotham, yeah, metaphor. For the first time ever, battle with Batman and his allies in outer space and the various Lantern worlds, including Zamaron and Odin. A robust roster of DC comic heroes and villains. Play and unlock more than 150 unique characters with amazing powers and abilities, including members of the Justice League and big Lego figures such as Cyborg, Solomon Grundy, and more. You can even update Batman's suit, which might even be a space suit. I mean, this does take place in space, so just saying. Although what this game fails to address so far is, does it feature the costume with the bat nipples? Because I hope it doesn't. Featuring a variety of iconic locales, visit the Halls of Justice, the Batcave, and the Justice League Watchtower to access shops, trophy rooms, and the hero and vehicle customizers. This thing has everything for the DC fan at heart. And you can currently pick up this game right now on eBay at this trending price. Next up on this video, for people who love to save on the green, or whatever color your currency happens to be, is God War's Future Past. No, not God of War, that's just way too expensive now. A long time ago, there was a beautiful land made up of 3 nations. This land was called Mizoho. The people of Mizoho disliked conflict, honored their ancestral spirits, and lived in harmony with nature. However, over time, they began cultivating crops, forging and using metal fighting wars, destroying nature, and neglecting to honor the ancestral ancestral spirits, and you know you just can't let something like that slide. So how are we gonna settle this argument? By a tactical RPG, of course, because that's what this game is. I mean, admittedly, it wouldn't have been my first choice on how to settle things, but you do you, game. And for those wondering, paper, rock, scissors would have been my method. Playing in the vein of Disgaea and the like, and featuring a very robust system too, I may add, with tons upon tons of memorable characters and a story that will make you smile, but for all the right reasons. Well, I guess that would probably be the only way a story would ever make you smile, would be all for all the right reasons, but you get the idea. And thankfully, you can still find this awesome game under MSRP at the following price, which I could find at its lowest point. Okay, now for all the sports lovers out there, I have an excellent title for you. FIFA on the Vita. Well, okay, it's really cheap at least. Why did that come out awkward? FIFA Soccer delivers the largest feature set ever created by EA Sports for a handheld device. Or at least it did. There were a lot of other FIFA games for the Vita after this one, but this is the original, which came out in like, I don't know, 2011, 2012. Someone can tell me down in the comment section. The same physics-based, data-driven technology that powers FIFA gameplay on the PS3 I could use a root beer right about now. Drives FIFA Soccer on the Vita across 8 different game modes, including authentic 11 versus 11, be a pro, tournament mode with over 50 real-world competitions, a full in-depth career mode, and head-to-head online, which, is it even still active? I don't even know. I haven't tried this game in a while, but it's cheap, and that's all that matters. The game definitely looks and plays like the award-winning FIFA console game, and you really can't hype up a soccer game, aka football game, depending on what part of the world you live in, more than that. And this is the current price. I was able to find it on eBay at its lowest. Now, for anyone who lives in Japan and or is a PS Vita physical import collector, this next game I think will be right up your alley. Well, it has to be right up your alley because, well, it's an import. And with that terribly rushed slogan out of the way, I introduce to you Lords of Apocalypse. Because apparently in video games, we just can't get enough of the end of the world. Retrieve your powers and your memories by becoming the Lord of Apocalypse. This action RPG takes gamers to a dark fantasy world populated by monsters. The game is set in the world of Lord of Vermilion. The 7 worlds have clashed together to form a dimension of chaos. The hero has to wield his sword and the Arcania stone to restore order to the land. The controls are simple. Even novice swordsmen can learn the moves in no time. And while this can be the journey of a lone wolf, by switching on the network capabilities, gamers can take their teams to their conquests. Yeah, this game does in fact feature online play, but because it's a Japanese import, you're probably not going to be able to access that if you pick up a copy of this, if the servers are even up, that is. So if you're looking for a game in the realm of soul sacrifice and are an import collector and don't mind all of the moon language, if you're an English speaker much like myself, then this is definitely one I highly recommend. It's a lot of fun. Oh, and did I mention that Square Enix happens to be behind this game? Well, they published it, and it plays like Monster Hunter 2. That's epic. And this is currently the lowest trending price I was able to find on eBay. And thus, that will conclude all of the PS Vita physical games I could find for under MSRP. But I'd love to know, guys, what games do you recommend others get at under MSRP? Please let us know down in the comment section where we can have a nice, lovely discussion about it. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. This video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people who help make this content possible, including Jamie, Michael O'Connor, Robert Sylvester, Matt Hargett, Mazgus, Tasha Monty, Eric DeWitt, Juan M. Hermosillo, Burzin Mystery, Kayonko, Jesus Hernandez, Dr. Super Artie, Rump King, Donut Valley, Jackie, Azumara, 1488 Dental, Sakib Alam, Smug Wolf, Bushin Ryu Cat, Milk Sama, Neo Arashi, Reiko Star, Matt Fox, B Mystery, Makis Blob, Alan Iwazu, Shin Snake, Joseph Razmick, Frayden, Zecrito, Rodrigo Vera, Aaron Swanson, Heston Joseph, Kevin Enright, Jared Hado, Joshua Williams, Clayton Malarkey, BMF, Larry Anderson, H-Hitter, Jelly, Lori Sweeney, Richard Cruz, PS Vita S, Adam Sondi, Hero Acer, David Ray, Wendy K, Hemdall Imbert, Gutter Drums, Skulshurtugel TCG, Adam Thury, Per Sterner, E-Rock, JR, Kyle Brooks, Saul Ramirez, and Phantom XRS. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and seeing your name on this end screen here, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do this down there. Can't support in this manner? Don't worry about it. Likes and shares can help equally as much. And I just spit on my computer screen saying that.